My name is Carlos, and I'm a drug addict and alcoholic, and I recover only for the good grace and the will of God. This is not just a setting an example, it's just a short video. No, it's just a recovery, wise topics. Not that what I'm trying to go on, but there's nothing really to look at. See, not that I'm high on something and we can learn here on the clock, but no one can actually outweigh himself more than he ever wished for or mind have actually tried to. This is not when, how, or why we will try to actually continue to actually present ourselves as things we can't do, won't be able to get, or stuff we won't be able, but to have in here complete, always 100% of what is actually going on and happening with ourselves, and we can be good to ourselves and share this with other, means the whole difference to the world, not only because of who you are and who you've been, but actually what can actually be a part of the creative process, and when you can learn to actually do or stop doing something, so you can actually start the disbelieving stuff, no, so actually start laughing at stuff that are not there. See, there's nothing actually really to laugh with or actually talk with or for of any sort of sense, but actually the mind can't actually follow the brain, and the brain can actually follow the mind, but not your eyesight or what you have been trying to actually say here as an offer, just to express yourself, just one time source of size of opportunity, but mainly just because here we've been actually trying to take ourselves and our illiness stops becoming part of our lives, and we get to mature much more. See, but not really what I'm trying to tell someone here that has been or has ever been or what has been ever a television, a movie, a video, a musician, an artist, a pop star, whatever type of person of personality you have been trying to perceive of here, say, but not anything that hasn't been love itself per se by any sort of this presentable ability of what our households, clinics, clinicians, what has been actually going through, and what we can see for ourselves, but it's been set for us really simple and really easy ways to actually do, not who we are or who we're trying to be, but who are we really inside, meaning that we can express ourselves honestly and we can get to be ourselves more and more and more and more, meaning that here and this and there you will not see that there has been any sort of chance here and there to actually not go on or not stop or go on or not stop or go on. But if you don't know what going on means, not that you can't, but you actually are not using yourself at 100% capacity, not because you are a productive member of society here or there or here 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 or there, but because you can actually do whatever you want, however you want, whenever you want, wherever you want, whenever you want, however you want, whenever you want it to, but because we are doing this as part of a creative process to actually free our minds and our brains of obsessive compulsive these presentable procedures of what actually the reality of what we are trying to ward here ourselves from will actually end up being a reality itself. Why? Because we can't actually guard ourselves from something that's not there, actually something that's not actually being having sort of being or toward or sort of because I'm being hit, I'm being taunted, I'm being laughed, I'm being talked. I can't do this. I won't be able to say this, that, or try to actually make this clear for me sort of for by myself. But I won't be able to actually do this in any sort of reality. Why? Because if someone is actually jabbing me, I can actually guard myself for something that's actually not occurring, meaning that the mind and the brain need to be really discarded of who's actually doing this and why is this actually happening. See, not of nowhere, but we actually see what's actually happening, and our brain is not guarding itself anymore, but is actually becoming productive, and our mind actually starts to unwind on itself, and we get to go on continuously actually knowing what is there to look and what is there not to look, meaning that it's just reality. No, it's just called warding yourself from not becoming a loose maniac or this ability away that you've hidden here, just to trying to say that you've been going on and on and on, not because it exists or hasn't existed, but because it really is, uh, recovery. Just want to share this a little bit. Hope it's useful for all of you out there.